Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we're going to be taking a look at the first offering from Kunwu Knives. Now, a little bit about Kunwu Knives. A bunch of guys from the knife industry in really what is China's knife mecca of Yangjiang got together. And they were discussing, knives and the same old, and they decided to get together and make their own brand of knives. And that's where Kunwu Knives comes from. They started in May of 2019, and the Orion, is their first offering to the public. Now, about the only place you can get this knife is on Kickstarter. I will leave a link down in the description for this knife. It is what appears to be available right now, and they run about, I'll just tell you right now, they run about $140, which is pretty good for this knife when we see what it's all about. Or in the early days of the Kickstarter, you could have got them for around $100. Unfortunately, that portion of it is over. Unfortunately for you, and unfortunately for me as well, because after seeing this knife, I'm thinking I might have to pick one up. And even at $140, it's a pretty solid price for what you're going to get. So, this is the Kunwu Orion. Now, you can probably already see what's going to catch my eye about this knife. And we'll just, yes. Definitely. The red and black, the carbon fiber there. That is just, to me, is just a really classy touch to this knife. But anyway, I do have to mention, this knife does come to me by the way of the Apex Pass Around group. So I do greatly appreciate getting the opportunity to check this knife out. So, let's just start. Got the titanium scales. You do have a anodized titanium backspacer there with kind of, that gearing sort of jimped texture on it. Not overly aggressive at all. You do have a lanyard slot there. Milled titanium pocket clip. Right hand tip up carry only. Frame lock. You do have a hardened steel insert in there as well. Is a flipper. And we will definitely talk about this action here in a minute. Flipper knife, frame lock, and then of course, yes, excuse me, that really nice accented carbon fiber piece there around the pivot. It's not too much, it's not too little. I just really like how it sets off the knife. That's very appealing to me. It looks really nice. Now to the blade, of course, you've got Crucible's S35 VN right there. The Orion, as I said, model number. And yes, it is made in China. You do have some nice jimping and ramp on the blade, which does help for a very, very nice grip. Decent choil on it. I really like the look of this blade. It's pretty much a simple drop point. You do have a nice swedge there across the spine. Kunwu logo there. Back to this side. I know somebody may say something about billboarding. It's a little big. It's not too bad. I mean, I can definitely deal with it. Let's check out our other specs on it. So, what are we looking at here? We have, get it lined up there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 1/4 fully open. You're looking at a handle all the way up to the tip of the handle. You're looking at about 4 3/4, which is roughly going to give you about a 3 and just shy of 3/4 inch blade with about a 3.5 inch cutting edge on it. Grip length, you're looking at right about, maybe just shy of about 4 inches on the grip length. Get the scale out here and we'll check a weight. Oops, guess I gotta turn it on first. That would help, huh? All right, here we go. Ounces, 4.5. Not too bad at all for this overall size of the knife. And 128 grams. What are we talking about as far as size? Well, we'll just take a look. I have the bug out right here. We'll just take a quick look at that. There's our bug out. So obviously, it's definitely a larger knife than the bug out. But relative, let's see. I didn't grab my PM2 prior, but here it is. And here's how it looks in relationship to the PM2. So, I mean, end to end, you're really pretty much matched up with the PM2 pretty darn well. Kunwu might have it just by a little bit, but the PM2 is a very good scale to measure against when talking about the Orion. Take a look at our clip, what our carry looks like. It carries very nice in pocket. No issues whatsoever there. Pretty smooth in and out. Definitely not a deep carry clip, but we've got it roughly about our standard 1/2 inch sticking out of the pocket. Nothing too major. Like I said, carries very well. Really nice in and out of pocket. It really rode really nice in pocket. I talked about the action on this knife. That is, I mean, this thing, get my finger off the lock bar because I really want you to, this thing has got such a, basically a hydraulic type action to it. Flips out there, very nice. And it's, man, the action is really nice. Rides on ceramic ball bearings. Seriously, guys, it's... Oh, I had to give it a little bit of shake that time. It's probably one of the nicer actions I have seen on a knife, to be perfectly honest with you. Just very smooth. Can you fail it? Let's try. Yep, you sure can. Is that an issue for me? No, not at all, because, man, that's just so nice. Detent, yeah. The detent is done pretty darn well. And I'm just going to sit here and do this for like 20 minutes, because, no, I won't. Very nice action on it. In hand, feels really good. I can feel the clip a little bit. That's what it looks like in my 3 3/4 inch hand. So you do have a bit. I can get a full 4-finger grip with some leftover. Lockup, definitely solid. Oh, let's check our, I know some people like to see this. We'll check our centering. Looks pretty dang good to me. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm down. Now, I was kind of showing, you've got a pretty sturdy tip on this one. Comes down to a pretty nice point, but not too fine. Darn, pardon me. But yeah, good sturdy overall blade. As I said, I can feel the pocket clip a little bit. Would I call it a hot spot? No, definitely not in that grip. I really wouldn't. I can feel it. But no, it's there. I know it's there, but it doesn't really bother me. The ramp with the jimping really helps me lock into it really nicely. The titanium, I mean, it's titanium. Does feel like it's got a decent amount of grip to it, though. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. We'll close it up here and let's just take a really close-up look to it. Everything is chamfered very nicely. I don't find any sharp spots or anything like that. Your screws, obviously we have a groove there, so they're not fully recessed, but they are recessed. As you can see there, as the handle drops off, they are a little bit exposed. But this one, on the frame, it's countersunk very nicely. Again, same thing on this side. They are countersunk, but the handle does kind of drop off there, so they are a little bit exposed, but it's just really well done. And a lot of times, you know, this point right here, it's a little, but not bad. Overall, for a first offering as a brand, this is a really well done, well built knife in my opinion. So full titanium, a little carbon fiber, and an S35 VN blade, and it's priced at right about $140. You know, guys, that's really not too bad in my opinion. Not too bad at all. At $100, wow, that would have been a screaming deal, and I'm a little bit bummed I missed out on that one for sure. But at $140, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Very nice, well-made knife. As I said, I will put a link down in the description. Blue liked it. Blue's all over it. He gave it a solid 8.5. He even thought about giving it a 9 just because it's a first knife from a company, and to be this well dialed in, he was thinking about it, but he gave it a solid 8.5, and I think that is very fair. And sorry, no lefty love. That might have been a little bit into his, but I mean, really, you don't see a whole lot of right or left-handed titanium knives. At least I haven't had a whole lot come through, so very I can't say it enough. A really well done knife, and I'm very impressed with the Kunwu Orion, and very glad I got the opportunity to check it out thanks to the Apex Pass Around group. So there you go, guys. This has been the Kunwu Orion. They actually do have another knife that, from what I understand, is in production, potentially in production right now, and hopefully will be coming out pretty soon. That is the Ronin. So it'll be very interesting to see the second in the Kunwu line. You know, they did the first one pretty well, so things are looking pretty good for them, in my opinion. But let me know down in the comments, guys. What do you think? Thoughts? Concerns? Whatever the case may be. But as always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to y'all. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.